My guest today, I like to refer to him as Ramotlakasi. You might know him from the videos that are on social media. Can you hear the laugh? Can you hear the laugh? You might know him from videos that are on social media where he's dancing. Or Wako Peli. I think those are clues. Ne? So I'm joined now by Dr. Kgosientsho Ramokgopa. Thank you so much for making time for us.
No, thank you very much, Tshidi. I'm excited to join your platform. Thank you.
You are the latest addition to Cabinet. You have a crisis on your hands. How have you been finding coming into the job?
Oh, well, it's a crisis of monumental proportions. I think it's got significant implications on the lived experiences of ordinary people in the country, business, farmers, you mentioned them. So every aspect of South African life is touched by the issue of unmet energy demand. And of course, your successes and failures are apparent. And as we speak now, I think we are experiencing unprecedented levels of load shedding.
To us as the greater public, you're idling. You're waiting to work. You're doing tours of power stations, assessing what others have supposedly assessed before. But you are an idle. Is that an accurate look at what you're doing?
No, not an accurate one, because I'll tell you what. So first is that we now have a better appreciation of the technical challenges at the various power stations.
From your tour of
From the
power
visits
stations.
to the power stations. And on the back of that, we're able to introduce, if you like, actions that are required to give greater impetus to the energy action plan. So we presented, if you like, a 5-point plan for us to provide some degree of relief as we enter into winter. And that derives from our visit from the power stations. The governing party approved that, says, no, that's the right direction. The National Energy Crisis Committee, NEWCOM, said, we agree with you. And now we are going to take it to the last step, is going to go to cabinet.
The view that load shedding will not be brought to an end by the end of the year is something I think you've now made very clear to the public. Heard you speaking at the governing party's National Executive Committee. But very recently, I listened to the Energy Minister, Gwede Mantashe, saying actually it can be done. Very different views about what needs to be, not even what needs to be done, the timeline in essence. Very different views. I think at the end of it, just to sum him up, and you know Gwede can be abrasive, he says, in essence, you just need to focus. Your take on that, this push and pull around, when does load shedding come to an end? And as you said, the public wanted this thing resolved long time already.
Yes, yes. I mean, the public is justified to want this to be solved yesterday. So if you look at, listen to Minister Mantashe, his views that we can be extremely aggressive in improving the energy availability factor. Our answer lies there, by the way, in the installed capacity of the fleet of ESCOM. And that requires a number of things. And part of the interventions we are making on improving the energy availability factor is the issues around